All right, what is up, everyone? I know it's been like 10 days since I've done a video. Also, you may notice I sound like absolute crap right now. For yes, I seem to be fighting off what I thought was a sinus situation. I believe has now turned into just a full blown cold. I think. I woke up this morning with a stupid cough and my nose will not stop running still. But on a happier note, I have new magazines to show off. That's right. I did an order just about 5 days ago, I guess, on eBay. And I got some cool stuff here because it's something I didn't probably think I'd ever want to buy, but I bought it because the price was right. So this person on eBay was selling WWE magazines. That's right, I said WWE from 2007. So, why is this so sticky? So 2007, and that is, I mean, I don't mind that year. I was at WrestleMania that year, so let's take a look and see. So yeah, there's like that, which is from May of 2007. There's that one, which is November 2007. So that's what I mean. They're all 2007 magazines. I guess really I wanted it for like this, for one, because it's talking about WrestleMania 23 coming up. That was the show I was at, the WrestleMania that I went to live. And I think there's another one on here. I'm going to keep that out because that's kind of the important one I want to keep on the side. There's like 12 magazines here. This one. Yeah, so these two are the ones that were most important to me in this lot. And it's not really a lot. So the deal was this person on eBay was selling these at $5 each or $4 each with a best offer as well, and free shipping. And I said, okay, so I offered him $1 less on each magazine, so either $3 or $4. Now, I know the price they already had it at was cheap enough, but if you're going to have a make an offer option on there too, why wouldn't I do that, right? To save myself some money. And I ended up getting these 12 for $45 and change, I think, because there's tax and whatnot, and with free shipping. Now the guy, well, yeah, I sound good. The guy messaged me and said, well, I guess I have to send it with tracking because you bought so many. I'm like, yeah. So he probably paid, I don't know how much. Like, I think this is a flat rate box. Yeah, so I really don't know how much flat rate boxes go for. Probably $20 though still, I would think. So that's like, he only made like $25 off this deal, which kind of sucks for him. But maybe he didn't expect some jerk to come through and purchase like 12 magazines, right? So, yeah, I've decided to continue on collecting these. I was looking up, I found a website that talked about WWE magazines, and it said when they stopped making them in like 2000 and I think it was 3. I think that's when they went to Raw magazines and SmackDown magazines, and they did that for like a few years. And then in 2006, they got rid of both Raw and SmackDown and just brought out a WWE magazine. These, of course, are nothing like the WWF magazines from the 80s and 90s. There's not really any stories in here per se. It's more so they made these kind of like adult men magazines, or it's just a lot of hoopla, a lot of pictures, a lot of advertisements, a lot of showing off what they have or whatnot. It's almost like they're trying to compete with that area of magazines at the time. And maybe that was pretty big at the time. I don't know. I didn't collect magazines in 2007 and 8 and 9 and so forth. So I don't really know. But let's take a look then to just at this one, for example, and see. So what is this? This is nothing. Wait, this is something. What is this? This is the poster of The Undertaker that I guess is supposed to go. Oh, you know what? This came with it. So I think these magazines came in protective wrapping, like, where you rip open. I think that's why that doesn't have staples on it. That's kind of neat if so. But yeah, so like, let's take a look here. See what I mean? It's just, that's a nice poster there. It's from the cover of the DVD. So they're just, who's that? Is that Charmel, Booker T's wife? I think it is. I don't know. Yeah, so it's just, see what I mean? It's very, very weird. Who do we got here? Sexy Super Fan of the Month. What does LOD stand for? Legion of Doom. She got that correct. Oh, this is gold. Let's read these. Who does the commentary alongside Jim Ross on Raw? She said JBL. No, that's wrong. It's Lawler. Umaga is the Samoan Bulldozer. She got that correct. Name one member of Demolition. Smash. She says she's got a similar vest that she wears. Which diva accompanies Kendrick and London to the ring? My favorite, Ashley. We've got similar taste in music. Traditionally, which WWE pay-per-view takes place in November? She said No Way Out. She got that wrong. How many members comprise the Four Horsemen? She says 4, unless this is a trick question. Technically, it is a trick question. Isn't J.J. Dillon, the manager, a member of the Four Horsemen too? So he'd be 5. Edge is the rated R what? Superstar? She said R. What does the boogeyman usually eat and spit on his victims? Worms. And what country is Bret Hitman Hart from? Canada. She got 8 out of 10 correct. She's a super fan. So yeah, it's just like this. Now, these probably aren't much for reading. Oh, God, Hardcore Holly. But I don't know. It's just cool. I mean, you can't go wrong. It's $4, $3 each. That's a great deal, right? He has other ones still, too, on the Bay of E from 2006. And was 2008 on there too? I forget now, but he didn't have all of them, so I didn't bother. I don't even know if he had February to December of 2007, and then he had a holiday 2007 WWE magazine. So that's how I got 12. So I'm probably still missing January if it exists. I don't really know because I have to look back at how these got released. I don't know if they missed a month or if they did specialties. Like, I wonder if Holiday 2007 is their version of January 2008, and that doesn't exist, right? I have to backtrack and look up this era of WWE magazine because I really don't know a lot of it. But when it's that cheap, you can't go wrong, right? So, all right. Sorry again about the lack of videos lately between whatever's going on right now. My nose is running like crazy right now, by the way. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm trying not to spill nasal fluid everywhere. And it's not even, this might gross you out, but it's not even snot. It's like just that wet water that's just pouring out of my nose when I bend down or bend over to do something, right? It's like, it just drips out. So it's really, really annoying. Anyways, so got these. I'm going to start charting my WWE magazines past, I think I charted up to 98. I think I did. And then I didn't chart any after that because I don't really have many after that. I got like 1 or 2 a year, right, that I got in lots. So maybe it's time I just start charting this and see what I can find and maybe just add to the collection, right? Like, so I've told about this guy before on here, and if you don't follow his YouTube channel for wrestling, you should. His name's Bill as well. He does pro wrestling mags, and he talks a lot about the 70s and the 80s, and a little bit of the early 90s, but not much. He kind of stopped at 93 and bought the odd one after that, depending on who's on the cover of the magazine. So he specializes in that. So I can't even come close to touching that era of wrestling magazines. But I grew up in the late 80s and early and all through the 90s. I was a teenager in the 90s, and in the 2000s I was in my 20s, like from 2000 to 2009, and then 2010 up my 30s, of course. But in the 2000s, I watched a lot of wrestling, and same with the late 90s. So I really think I need to worry more about getting those magazines and specializing in that. I still want to get all the WWF ones, though, from 83 until the end. I have the very last WWE magazine, as I said in another video. Oh, my God. Anyways, I'm going to cut this short now. I feel like absolute crap. So, and I sound awesome, too. Yeah, so anyways, this is my video for today. I hope you liked it. If you guys have any fond memories of 2007 for the WWE, let me know. I know that was the year that something really horrible happened in professional wrestling with the Chris Benoit situation. So maybe 2007 isn't a positive year overall for wrestling, since a lot of things had to change because of that and whatnot. But still, I was at WrestleMania that year, and it was fun. It was cool. So I thought, why not? Oh my God, I'm dying. Okay, anyways, until I do my next one, everyone, hopefully I'm feeling 100% better in the next one. And hopefully none of you guys get sick out there who are watching this. Especially you, Zeke Zanzibar, since I saw you last night and hung out with you. Apparently this is more, I think, of a cold now than a sinus allergy like I thought. So, yeah, cool. Very cool. All right. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.